Morning everybody, so I'm here at Curate, still the Ayurvedic Healing Centre, doing all my treatments and detoxing, and I just wanted to post a short video because I don't know if you guys saw, but I put a post up this week that was a share from one of my favourite juice clinics, EGA Juice Clinic, and they shared an article about sleep. And it's just amazing because whilst I've been at this Ayurvedic Healing Centre, I've been learning a lot about some of the in-depth teachings in Ayurveda, and I've been talking a lot and sharing a lot with the doctors here about some of the challenges that I have with clients and some of their health issues that we face day to day. And one of the major ones is sleep. I myself, as soon as I experience any stress, I will notice through my sleep. I generally am the type of insomniac where I will fall asleep straight away, but I will wake up in the middle of the night, usually 2-3 a.m. and then depending on how challenging it is, sometimes I fall asleep straight away afterwards. Sometimes I will really struggle to go back to sleep. But the real takeaway that I wanted you to get from the post that I shared, the article that I shared, was a lot about the studies around sleep and why it's so important for us to try to make sure that our body is in line with the natural sleeping pattern, the human's sleeping pattern, which is circadian rhythm, and that essentially means that we were evolved to go to sleep and to be winding down pretty much after sunset. So they say now that obviously we've evolved a little bit, that about 9 o'clock is really when your body should go to sleep. But what they share in this study is that between 11 and 3 a.m, that is when the organ that is responsible for your detox process, which is your liver, that is when it's doing its most processing. So that is when the liver's job gets its chance to really detoxify the body. So between 11 and 3 a.m, that is the time when your liver is detoxing. So your liver is responsible for removing toxins from the body, which is basically the definition of detoxing. And imagine you have 4 hours to do that. So imagine if you go to bed later than 11 o'clock, let's say you go to bed at 12, you have 3 hours. If you go to bed at 1, you have 2 hours. So the time that you're allowing your body to really go through that process of removing toxins is shortened if you're not asleep between 11 and 3 a.m. And remember, a lot of us need to wind down. So it's not like we can just climb into bed at 11 o'clock and that's it, we're asleep. We need to get a bit like babies, we need to get into a rhythm where everything starts to wind down, and then slowly we can go to bed and then we can fall asleep. So this is another reason why people think I'm crazy, but I just get excited about the thought of getting to bed earlier, because I know how much goodness it does to your body by having that precious sleep. So get into bed by 9 o'clock. Make sure that between 11 and 3 a.m. you are fast asleep, and then your body is getting a chance to do all of that precious work of removing toxins from the body. When you wake up in the morning, which typically should be around 6 a.m, that's very difficult to do if you're not going to sleep early, of course. But if you do, you'll find that waking up at 6 a.m. is so easy. And also when you wake up, you actually feel refreshed. You shouldn't feel groggy, you shouldn't feel tired. That is a sign, again, that the body hasn't been able to do the precious work that it needs to do to repair. Okay, so please make sure that you have a look at my page and you will see that article that I shared. It's a brilliant article, lots of studies around it. I'm talking to the doctors here about it, and they swear by this. So happy reading. See you soon. Bye.